What if I told you that right now, in South Korea, a new kind of factory is being built, one that doesn't produce cars, or chips, but intelligence itself? Yes, you heard that right. South Korea, powered by NVIDIA, is building AI factories, a network so powerful, it could redefine how nations compete in the age of artificial intelligence. And what's happening there isn't just big news. It's the beginning of the AI industrial revolution. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how NVIDIA, Samsung, Hyundai, SK Group, and the South Korean government are teaming up to build something the world has never seen before, and why this could become the single biggest AI move of the decade. We've all heard about countries investing in AI, the US building massive data centers, China training language models by the billions, and Europe tightening its AI regulations. But South Korea, it's doing something different. Instead of just building data centers, it's creating sovereign AI infrastructure, AI systems owned and operated by the country itself. That means the data, the models and the hardware, all stay within Korea's borders. No outside interference, no dependency on foreign servers, pure homegrown AI power. And at the center of this revolution stands one name we all know, NVIDIA. At the Apex CEO Summit, NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang didn't just make an announcement, he declared a new era. He said, Korea's leadership in technology and manufacturing positions it at the heart of the AI industrial revolution, where accelerated computing infrastructure becomes as vital as power grids and broadband. In other words, AI isn't just software anymore, it's infrastructure. Just like electricity and the internet, AI will soon power everything, from how we build cars to how we manage cities. And NVIDIA's GPUs, the same chips behind ChatGPT, Midjourney and all the big AI models you've heard about, are now becoming the engines of this revolution. Let's break it down simply. South Korea is working with NVIDIA to build a national AI network, a kind of AI supergrid that connects data centers, research institutions, and private companies. The government plans to deploy up to 50,000 brand new NVIDIA GPUs, and that's just the beginning. In the first phase alone, 13,000 GPUs, including the latest NVIDIA Blackwell series, are being rolled out through providers like Naver Cloud, NHN Cloud, and Kakao. These GPUs aren't just powering servers. They're forming the brain of a new AI ecosystem. Startups, universities, and tech companies will all plug into this network, training models, running experiments, and building applications, all under one sovereign AI infrastructure. Think of it like this. Just like factories powered Korea's economic rise in the 20th century, AI factories will now power its rise in the digital century. You might be wondering, what exactly is sovereign AI? Here's the simple version. Imagine your country as a smartphone. If you're using apps built and hosted in another country, then technically they control your digital life. They can access your data, your updates, even your speed. Now imagine building your own operating system, your own apps, your own servers, your own AI models, and keeping them all inside your borders. That's sovereign AI, it's digital independence. And it's quickly becoming one of the biggest goals of modern nations. Okay, let's talk about these so-called AI factories. What are they, and why is everyone suddenly building them? Think of a traditional factory, machines, assembly lines, workers, logistics. Now replace the machines with thousands of GPUs. Replace the workers with AI agents, and instead of producing physical goods, these factories produce intelligence, trained models, predictive systems, digital twins, and automation workflows. That's exactly what NVIDIA and Samsung are building. An AI factory that connects chip manufacturing with accelerated computing. The numbers: over 50,000 NVIDIA GPUs will power this single ecosystem. It'll use data-driven production methods, predictive maintenance, and digital twins to optimize everything from design to delivery. In short, it's the factory of factories, a system that teaches machines how to build better machines. Now, Samsung isn't just another player in this story, it's the bridge between hardware and intelligence. Remember, NVIDIA's GPUs depend on memory chips, and guess who builds those? Samsung. This partnership goes way back. Jensen Huang reminded everyone, from Samsung's DRAM for NVIDIA's game-changing graphics card in 1995 to our new AI factory, we're thrilled to continue our long-standing journey. Samsung is going all in. They're using NVIDIA's CUDA-X libraries, plus design software from Synopsys, Cadence, They're even using NVIDIA Omniverse, the digital twin platform, to create fully virtual factories where engineers can test, simulate, and optimize everything before they ever touch a real machine. Imagine designing an entire semiconductor plant inside a digital world, testing robots, predicting failures, optimizing logistics, then simply pressing go in the real world. That's not sci-fi, that's today. Now let's talk about the tech behind all this magic. NVIDIA's QLitho is a library that's transforming chip making itself. In simple terms, chip manufacturing uses a process called lithography, where patterns are etched onto silicon wafers using light. It's insanely complex, and it used to take weeks of computation. With QLitho, it's now days, even hours. Samsung's integration of QLitho has resulted in massive performance boosts, making chip scaling faster and cheaper. And with NVIDIA Omniverse, engineers can now collaborate in 3D virtual worlds, seeing the effects of every tweak in real time. Think of it like Minecraft for engineers, but instead of building castles, they're building the future of AI. Now, Samsung isn't the only giant on board. Enter SK Group, one of Korea's largest conglomerates. SK is building another AI factory with over 50,000 NVIDIA GPUs, set to be completed by 2027. But here's where it gets interesting. This factory isn't just for SK's own use. It's being built as a GPU as a service platform, meaning other companies, startups, and researchers will be able to rent computing power from it. Think of it like AWS or Google Cloud, but fully powered by NVIDIA's latest GPUs and controlled within Korea. SK Telecom is also building an industrial AI cloud using NVIDIA's RTX Pro 6000 Blackwell Server Edition GPUs. These will handle everything from semiconductor simulations to digital twins and internal AI agents. And SK Hynix, they're using NVIDIA's Physics Nemo tools to simulate chip design with stunning accuracy. It's like having a virtual physics lab running 24/7, powered entirely by AI. SK Telecom is also creating something special, a foundation model called AX. It's built using NVIDIA NIM microservices and NVIDIA AI Enterprise, and it's designed to help employees, thousands of them, build, test, and optimize chips faster than ever before. AX isn't just another chatbot. It's like an AI coworker that knows everything about semiconductor development, factory operations, and product design. Need to debug a chip layout? AX helps. Need to forecast production bottlenecks? AX predicts it. Need to train new staff? AX becomes the trainer. That's how deep sovereign AI goes. It's in the workflow, not just in the lab. Next up, the giant of mobility, Hyundai Motor Group. NVIDIA and Hyundai are joining forces to create an AI factory focused on autonomous driving, robotics, and factory automation. They're investing $3 billion into joint infrastructure, including an NVIDIA AI Technology Center, a physical AI application center, and multiple data centers. Here's the big picture. Hyundai wants to use NVIDIA Omniverse Enterprise to build digital twins of its manufacturing plants. That means every robot, every conveyor belt, and every vehicle can be tested virtually before production even begins. And with NVIDIA Drive AGX Thor, they're integrating powerful AI brains directly into vehicles, handling driver assistance, infotainment, and real-time navigation. So, imagine a world where your car isn't just smart, it's alive with data, constantly learning and improving. That's the Hyundai NVIDIA vision. But what about AI models themselves? Who's building the Korean equivalents of GPT, Claude, or Gemini? That's where Naver Cloud and LG AI Research come in. Naver plans to deploy more than 60,000 NVIDIA GPUs to create sovereign AI models targeted to specific industries, like shipbuilding, public safety, and manufacturing. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Science and ICT is leading a sovereign AI foundation models project using NVIDIA's NeMo framework and open Nematron datasets. Partners like LG, SK Telecom, NCAI, and Upstage are all contributing. Together they're building models that understand Korean language, culture, and industries better than any foreign AI could. LG, for example, is using its XA1 models for healthcare, helping researchers predict diseases, analyze medical images, and speed up diagnostics. This isn't just about competition, it's about cultural sovereignty, ensuring Korea's AI speaks its own voice. Here's where it gets futuristic. The Korea Institute of Science and Technology Information, KISTI, is using NVIDIA's accelerated computing for its next national supercomputer, Hanggang. This beast will connect quantum processors to GPU clusters using NVIDIA's NVQ link, a kind of open bridge between classical and quantum computing. That means researchers will be able to combine quantum physics with AI, unlocking new insights in materials science, biology, and energy research. They're also developing physics-informed AI, models that understand the rules of the universe and use them to simulate real-world physics faster than ever. Think of it as AI that doesn't just guess, it knows. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds massive, but what about startups? Good question. NVIDIA is also teaming up with the Korean government to support local innovators through the NVIDIA Inception program. This program gives startups access to GPUs, software, mentorship, and even venture funding. And through a partnership with SK Telecom and the NUP AI Incubation Program, new founders will be able to scale their ideas directly within Korea's sovereign AI ecosystem. So whether you're building a robotics startup, a medical AI platform, or a creative AI app, you'll have access to the same computing power as the giants. That's how Korea plans to democratize AI, from billion-dollar corporations down to dorm room innovators. So, why should the rest of us care? Because what's happening in Korea is a glimpse of our global future. Nations won't just compete on cars, chips, or trade anymore. They'll compete on intelligence. Those who build and control their own AI infrastructure will lead the world. Economically, scientifically, and creatively. And NVIDIA is positioning itself right in the center of that shift. Not as a company selling chips, but as the foundation of the world's AI economy. Let's zoom out. In the industrial age, factories produce steel, cars, and electronics. In the AI age, factories produce intelligence. NVIDIA's GPUs are the engines, data is the raw material, and sovereign AI infrastructure is the assembly line. Countries like Korea are proving that whoever controls these new AI factories controls the future. And while most of the world is still figuring out how to use AI, Korea is figuring out how to own it. So, here's the question. What happens when every nation starts building its own AI factories? When every business, every car, every phone becomes a node in a massive global intelligence network? That's where the world is heading. And NVIDIA just lit the fuse. If you've been watching AI grow and wondering, where is this all going? You're looking at it, right here. Korea's partnership with NVIDIA isn't just another tech deal. It's the blueprint for the next industrial revolution. If you found this fascinating, if you believe we're standing on the edge of something massive, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into AI revolutions shaping our world, and drop a comment below. Do you think other countries should build their own AI factories too? Because one thing's for sure, the future won't be built in metal and concrete anymore. It'll be built in silicon and code.